Okay, feet at this distance, that's all, shoulders back, belly button to the spine, inhale. Exhale, nod the hips, right to the tummy as you roll down. So you're just going to hold it here. You really want to push your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Try to have these legs straight. So hamstrings are stretching, maybe your calves are stretching. Then you want to take your body closer to your legs. And you want to rest your hips. So look through the knees. If you want to stretch your neck a bit, you can also take your chin to your chest. Just hold and breathe. Inhale and exhale, roll up, using those abdominals. Up tall, shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, pulling down. Inhale. And exhale, rolling up. Use those abdominals, tilting your pubic bone forward, growing tall, raise shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale, curl down. Now hold it here. Make sure again that your shoulders and your leg are relaxed. I want you to straighten the right leg, and you can bend a little bit more into the left leg. So you want to be stretching the right hamstring. You might feel it also stretching like on the side of that right leg in your ITB. Just hold it. Make shoulders relaxed. Breathe. Then you're going to bend the right leg and you're going to straighten the left one. Again, making sure neck and shoulders are relaxed. And then soften into that left knee. Inhale. And exhale, slowly roll up. And then shoulders back. Exhale, we're going to inhale up into calf raise. And then exhale, we're going to come down. You're going to take your arms back. Press the palms of the hands up to the ceiling. And then bend into the legs. Watch your knees. I want them to stay this distance. Tilting pubic bone forward. And inhale up. And exhale, come down. Inhale, reaching up to 30. Exhale down. Imagine you're trying to sit back onto the chair. And inhale up to 4. Exhale down. Inhale, reaching up to 5. Exhale down. And we reach up to 6. And slowly up to 7. And down. And up to 8. Now hold it here. Turn your palms to face each other. Shoulders out of your ears. Tuck in the ribs. Tilt pubic bone and roll forward. Belly button to the spine. And then slowly lower the heels. And then you're going to inhale side, reach over to the right. So make sure again you have this one leaning forward. So opening up towards the ceiling. Use your abdominals to exhale and turn. Inhale, reaching over to the left. Exhale, return. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, return. Inhale, reaching over to the left. Exhale, return. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, return. And last one over to the left. And return. Now you're going to keep your hips facing forward. We're going to inhale. Exhale, open the arms to T, twist to the right. So hips on the line and move. And then inhale, return to the center. Exhale, you open to the left. Inhale, 2. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale, 2. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, 2. Open to the right. And return. Last one, open to the left. And return. And relax. We're going to do some coochies. So I want you to keep your arms and shoulders out of your ears. Doesn't matter which way you go because you're just going to keep changing. So you're going to step, take the leg behind you, and you're going to do coochies. So try to get that back knee down, hip stay facing forward. And then you step. Make sure shoulders out of the ears. Belly button into the spine. And keep breathing. Try to come down a little bit lower. Now hold it. And we do little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step. Other side. Relax those shoulders really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, just step. Good. Step. Good. I'm having a birthday cake tonight, guys. Come, let's go. My mom, potatoes next Sunday. There's going to be 8, guys. Last one. And relax. Okay. One more before we go down. I'm just going to turn this way. We're going to have our arms in front. Keep shoulders out of the ears. We're going to lunge back. Let's actually do just the right leg. We'll lunge back, we'll lunge forward. Okay, so right leg only. So you're going to take a big step back. And you focus on getting it back and down. Because I don't want you like this. I don't want this knee over the front toe. Okay. Bring it together. Right leg again comes forward. Bring it together. Take it back with 2. Together. Forward. Together. Back with 3. Well, I need to 8. Back for 4. And forward. Back for 5. And forward. Back for 6. And forward. Back for 7. Forward. Last one, back for 8. And okay. Quickly. And we lunge back. Together. And forward. Together. Back for 2. And back for 3. Forward. Back for 4. Back for 5. Back for 6. 2 more. Back for 7. Last one for 8. Okay, you can come down. And maybe just a little more forward. Okay. Then lower all the way back. And then feet and knees off this distance. Lengthening your arms down next to your sides. Pressing your arms into the mat. Press shoulders into the mat. So you're pressing hard so that those arms are working too. Lengthen through the back of your neck. So you're looking towards the knees. So tighten the tummy muscle. So you sink, beeline. So it's sinking belly button and then the space underneath the belly button, sinking that. And then you're tightening your waist. So you're trying to make your waist nice and small. So you're zipping everything up inside. We inhale. Exhale, smooth through the pelvis. So you lift the hips up. One vertebra. Press down with the shoulders. Try to lift the hips a little bit higher. Now just hold it here. So you want to make sure that your knees are fist distance apart. So those inner thighs are working. Your arms and your shoulders are still pressing into the mat. Try and lift the hips up a little bit higher. You'll see the higher you lift, the more the hamstrings and the more the glutes will work. Press a little bit more with your heels. Shift your weight a little bit more onto the feet. So not too much resting on the shoulders, more towards the feet. That way those legs will work a little bit harder. If you're finding here that your shoulders are kind of rounding up, you're welcome to turn your palms to face the ceiling so you can press those arms and shoulders more into the mat. So chest is opening up a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. From the top of the spine, we curl down one vertebra at a time. And really try to lengthen your spine down. Returning pelvis to neutral. Abs stay in. Inhale. Exhale. Smooth through the pelvis. Lift the hips up. Pressing arms and shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. Lengthening down. So we're focusing on loosening up the spine, especially that lower back. Inhale. Exhale, smooth through the pelvis. From the pubic bone, we lift one vertebra at a time. Lifting a little higher, working hamstrings and glutes. Inhale. And exhale, slowly control it down. Inhale. Exhale, slowly. Now from here, we're going to do quick little pulses. So don't let the glutes touch the floor. So we lower, we squeeze up one. Lower, exhale up two. For three, knees still fist distance. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there. Trying to lift it a little bit higher. Inner thighs are still working. We calf raise. Inhale, lifting the heels. And exhale down. Pressing arms and shoulders into the mat. Inhale, lifting heels for 2. Slowly lower. Inhale up for 3. Slowly lower. Inhale up for 4. Slowly lower. Inhale up for 5. Slowly lower. Up for 6. Slowly lower. Up for 7. Slowly lower. Up for 8. Now heels stay lifted. Inhale. Exhale, we curl down one vertebra at a time. Heels being lifted, you should feel more of that lower back going down one vertebra at a time. Pelvis back to neutral, heels stay lifted. Inhale. Exhale, flatten the back. Tighten those abdominals as you lift. One vertebra at a time. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly curling down. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly belly button to the spine. Press down with those shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curl down. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lift. Deepen those belly buttons. Tighten the waist, lifting a little higher. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lengthen down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, slowly up. Now from here again, glute pulses. So we lower, we squeeze up 1. Exhale up 2. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now keep your hips lifted. If you're really struggling, you can lower the heels, but try to keep them up if you can. Now from here, open those knees. Feel the side of the glute work, and then just return the hips so that the knees stay in line with the hips. And we open for 2, and we return. Open for 3, and return. Open for 4, and return. Abs are in. Open 5. Return and lift those hips higher. Open for 6, and return. Open for 7. Return. Open 8. Now keep them open. And again, we're going to do those glute pulses. So we lower, squeeze up 1. Lower, up 2. Lower, up 3. Lower, up 4. Lower, squeeze up 5. Up 6. For 7. For 8. Now return your knees. Lower the heels. Inhale. And exhale. Curl down. Really lengthen the spine down along the legs. Circle the arms around, interlace the fingers. Hands come behind the head. So as you're lying here, there's that space between your chin and your chest. This space stays exactly as it is. So when you lift into chest lift, you don't take your chin towards your chest. You want to focus on sliding your ribs down towards your hip bones, trying to get the shoulder blades off the mat. Keep a little bit of weight in your hands. So you're pressing your head just a little bit back into those hands. Before we lift, tighten abdominals, tighten the waist. Inhale. And exhale, lengthen up into chest. So sliding those ribs. Try your shoulder blades off the mat. Now from here, inhale, lower the upper body just a little. And exhale, upper 1. Good. Keep sinking belly button. Inhale, down 2. Exhale, left. Inhale, down 3. Exhale, up. Relax those shoulders. Inhale, down for 4. Exhale, up. Inhale, down for 5. Exhale, up. Inhale, down for 6. Exhale, up. Inhale, down for 7. Exhale, up. Inhale, down for 8. Exhale, up. Now hold it here. Keeping your pelvis and your legs dead still. We inhale. Exhale, we rotate the upper body over towards the right. And then we inhale and return to the center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, return. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, return. Think about taking your ribs to opposite hip bone as you rotate to the left. Inhale, return, deepening belly button. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, return to the center and exhale over to the left. Inhale, return and exhale to the right. Inhale, return, last one over to the left. And then you return to the center. Open your arms to T, head comes down. Palms are facing the ceiling. You're going to flatten your back onto the mat. Right leg lifts to tabletop, left leg lifts to tabletop. Squeeze the knees together and point the feet. Okay, now while you're here, you want to keep your lower back pressing into the mat. So you have to press your ribs down and you need to tilt your pubic bone up towards the ceiling. So really try and tilt up as much as you can, because the more you're tilting, the more those abs are working. So sink that belly button into the spine, pressing those ribs. We're squeezing the knees. Now you want to be able to balance a tray on those lower legs. So you need to make sure that your toes aren't too high and they're not too low. So heels are in line with those knees. Then the other thing you want to focus on is your thighs. So you want your knees in line with your hips. If you find that your knees are in line with your hips and your back is taking strain, then you're allowed to bring your knees a little bit closer to your body. If you find that knees in line with the hips is too easy, then you can take your knees a little bit more away from you. Then you feel those abs need to work a lot harder to keep that lower back pressing down into the legs. Okay, so we're squeezing those knees. We're pointing into the knees. So holding this here should already be an exercise. Keep sinking belly button. Keep tightening the waist. So you're trying to make your waist nice and small. You're still lengthening through the back of your neck, so you're looking towards your knees. Both arms are long, so you're really reaching for the sides, and you're pressing those shoulders down, sinking belly button a little bit more. We're going to keep the knees together and level with each other. We inhale, take the legs over to the right, keeping your left arm and shoulder blade on the mat. Use your abdominals, use your breath to exhale and return the legs to the center. Inhale over to the left. So you really have to lengthen out of your right hip to keep those knees level with each other. Exhale and return to the center. Inhale over to the right. Using that left oblique to exhale and help you to return the legs to the center. Inhale over to the left, pressing right arm and shoulder into the mat. Exhale and return. Try to go a little bit further each time. Inhale over to the right. Exhale and return. Inhale over to the left. Exhale and return. Now we add a little bit of an extension. So we're going to inhale to the right. Exhale, you straighten the legs. Inhale, bend, use your abdominals, use your breath to exhale and return to the center. And then we inhale over to the left. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, return to the center. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, and slowly return. Inhale over to the left. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, and slowly return. Now from here, straighten your legs up to the ceiling and just hold it here. So you want to use your abdominals to keep your legs up. So your ankles should be relaxed, calves are relaxed, thighs and hamstrings are relaxed. And just breathe. Legs up on the wall pose. Good pose to do at the end of the day to get your blood flowing from those feet back up to the heart. Just hold, breathe, tightening those abdominals. Okay, now squeezing legs together, point the feet. Now you're allowed to tighten those quads, deepen those abdominals a little bit more. Keep those big toes together as you inhale, take the legs over to the right. And then you're going to exhale, circle the legs down, all the way around, return to the center. So like you're writing a big capital D. Inhale to the left. Exhale, circle around. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, circle around. Sinking that belly button to the spine. Inhale over to the left. Exhale, circle around. Inhale to the right. Exhale, circle around. Nice strong legs. So your back is hurting, bend the legs. Inhale to the left. Exhale, circle around. One more on each side. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, circle around. Last one over to the left. Exhale, circle around. And from here, bending the legs to tabletop. Are we surviving? Point the feet. So make sure again your ribs are pressing into the mat, tilting pubic bone towards the ceiling, sinking belly button, circle arm behind, lace the fingers, hands come behind the head. Inhale, hands come lengthening up into chest. So again, pressing your head into your hands, trying your shoulder blades off the mat. Deepen belly button a little bit more. You want to keep your elbows wide so they're just in your peripheral vision. And then we inhale, lowering up the body just a little. And we exhale up forward. Inhale, lower. Exhale up 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale up 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale up 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale up 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale up 6. Inhale, lower. Exhale up 7. Inhale, lower. Halfway. Holding it out. Pelvis and legs are still. Inhale. Exhale, rotate the body to the right. And inhale, return to the center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, return. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, return. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, return. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, return. Deepen those abdominals over to the left. And return. Over to the right. And return. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, return. One more on each side. Over to the right. And return. Last one over to the left. And return. Lowering the head, you can hug your knees into the chest. Breathe. Okay, next we're going to do rolling like a ball. So we'll start off with slow rolling like a ball, and if you want to, you can do fast rolling like a ball. But you need to tighten pelvic floor. So to start off with, you take your hands, place them gently behind the knees. You want to try and keep your shoulders out of your ears, toes, arms allowed to touch the floor. So we inhale, lift the head. So try and take your eye line to your belly button. So tightening pelvic floor, using your breath and those abdominals. You're going to exhale and slowly come up. If you can't come all the way up, just come up to where you can. But if you can, come all the way up. Here at the top, your feet are still hovering. Eye line is still on the belly button. So you're trying to shorten the distance between your ribs and your hip bones so you can keep your lower back rounded. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to try and slowly control it all the way down. So I don't want you to just fall down. You want to control it. One vertebra at a time. And head can come down at the bottom. Inhale, lifting head. Tighten belly button. Tighten pelvic floor. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale, control it down, making sure shoulders out of your ears. And resting the head. Inhale, lifting the head. Exhale, slowly up. Now, for those of you that want to do the fast rolling like a ball, you're going to take your hands to your shins. So now with this one, try and keep the distance between your heels and the glutes the same. So you don't kick your legs back. Align on the belly button. We inhale, roll back. Now you exhale up without letting the feet touch the floor. Inhale, pull back. Exhale up. If you're going to keep doing the slow one, just keep doing the slow one. Inhale, pull back. Exhale up. Inhale, pull back. Exhale up. Align stays on the belly button. Inhale, pull back. Exhale up. Inhale, pull back. Exhale left. Last one, pull back. And left. Now you're going to lengthen your legs down along the mat. Point the feet, arms in front, palms facing each other. So shoulders and hips in line, but your back is rounded. Deepen those abdominals. If you need a cushion for your lower back, grab it. We inhale. Exhale, slowly pull down. So pulling down one, good breath. Keep your ribs pressing down as you reach the arms back. Keeping belly button into the spine. Inhale, you lift the arms, followed by the head and chest. Now, you're not allowed to use your arms to help you up. So if you can't come all the way up, you don't come all the way up. And then exhale, up to where you can. So if it's just the chest lift, that's fine. Shoulders and hips in line. Inhale. Exhale. Curling down. Sinking that belly button, tilting pubic bone up towards the seat. Ribs pressing down as you reach the arms back. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. Exhale, curling up. If you're struggling, you can grab a cushion. Inhale. Exhale, slowly control it down. Try to find your back off. Inhale, lift the arms, head and chest. Exhale, control up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. Exhale, slowly breathing. Inhale. Exhale down. Shoulders out of the ears. Sink those abdominals. Tilting pubic bone towards the ceiling. Ribs pressing down, reaching arms back. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. Exhale, slowly up. Inhale. And exhale, slowly. One more. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. And exhale. Now you're going to sit nice and tall, flex your feet. So once your back up as tall as you can. If you find your back is rounded, then you're allowed to bend your legs so that you can get that straight back. So you're going tall from the crown of your head, chest to the arms, so you're feeling these back muscles working. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest as you reach forward. Keeping shoulders out of your ears. So you're reaching forward with the crown of your head, not your arms. So from here, hold it. Make sure your arms are still lifted so they're in line with the shoulders. You can raise your head. So your calves might be stretching because you're flexing those feet. So toes are up towards the ceiling. Hamstrings are stretching. Maybe back and neck is stretching. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to slowly pull back. You restack your spine as you're growing taller from the crown of the head. Chest through the arms, so back extends its rib. Inhale. Exhale, nod the head. Belly button into the spine, reaching forward with the crown of the head. So trying to get your chest closer to the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, restacking the spine. Making sure shoulders are down and back. Grow tall, tight to those abdominals. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale, slowly curling up. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhale. And exhale, slowly roll up. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reach forward. This time, if you can grab onto the feet or onto the ankles. And you're going to bring your body and your head closer down to the bed. If you can, resting the head onto the knees. Breathe. And then slowly you can come up. You can quickly have a water break. Our legs are together. And then you're going to take your hands behind you. Okay. I want you to have your fingertips facing your body. Now, if that puts a lot of strain on your shoulders and on your wrists, you can start turning them out, but only turn them out to where you're comfortable. Or it's stretching more. Okay. Open fingers nice and wide, and don't rest back here in your shoulders. So you're going to press out of the shoulders, chest through the arms. Tighten those abdominals, and then we're going to inhale, lift the hips up. So make sure you don't leave your head behind, the head comes back with you. And then you exhale, you lower the hips just to cover. And then we inhale, brace up for 2, slowly to cover. And we brace up for 3, and cover. Bracing up for 4, and cover. Brace up for 5, and cover. Bracing up for 6, and cover. Bracing up for 7, and cover. Bracing up for 8, and you can come all the way down. Quickly rest your arms. And then we're going to do it again with bent legs. So bent legs and feet and knees are going to be first distance. Okay. So again, arms come to the back, fingertips facing the body if you can. Pressing away from the floor, tight to those abdominals. And we're going to lift up. So really try and lift up high enough that you feel the glutes and the hamstrings working. And then you're going to inhale to hover, and then exhale lift. Inhale to hover for 2, and then lift. For 3, lift. For 4, and lift. For 5, lift. For 6, lift. For 7, lift. For 8, lift. Hold it here. Now we're going to bend the arms. So inhale, bend, and exhale, straighten. Bend the arms for 2, straighten, then 3, and for 4, left, for 5, left, for 6, left, for 7, left, last one for 8, and left, lower those hips down, reach the arms to the front, curl down, leaving your hands down next to the sides. Adjusting the feet, so you might want to bring your heels a little bit closer. Make sure feet and knees are this distance apart. Inhale, exhale, scoop through the pelvis, lifting those hips up. Try and lift the hips a little bit higher and press those shoulders into the mat. Now we need to keep these hips in line with each other. So we're going to squeeze the left hamstring, the left glute, the left inner thigh, and we're going to float the right leg up. Straighten it to the ceiling, point that foot, and just lift that a little bit higher. Keeping that right leg straight, we inhale, lower it down towards the mat, and we exhale, flex back up. Inhale, point down for 2, and we flex up. Point down for 3, flex up. Point down for 4, and flex up. Point down 5, flex up. Point down for 6, flex up. Point down for 7, flex up. Point down for 8, and flex up. Bend back. Place it down. Lift those hips again. Press arms and shoulders into the mat. We squeeze your right glute, right hamstring, right inner thigh. Push back the left leg up. Straighten, point that foot. Inhale, lower it down. And exhale, flex up. Point down for 2, flex up. Point down for 3, flex up. Pointing down for 4, strong legs, flex up. Point down 5, flex up. Pointing down for 6, flex up. Point down for 7, flex up. Last one for 8, flex up. Bend that leg, place it down, inhale. And exhale, slowly curl down. Now keep your back in imprint. So the ribs are pressing down. Tilting pubic bone up towards the ceiling. Right leg comes to tabletop. Left leg comes to tabletop. We squeeze the knees, we point the feet. Circle the arms around and lace the fingers. Hands come behind the head. Inhale. And exhale up into chest lift. So again, you're pressing your head back into the hands. Deep in those abdominals. So you want to keep your back in imprint. So depending on how strong you are, it's where your legs are going to go. If you're strong, they're going to straighten more towards the floor. If your abs aren't so strong, you're going to straighten more up towards the ceiling. Okay, so before we start, tilting that pubic bone a little bit more to the ceiling. Sink belly button. We inhale, straighten the legs to wherever you can without arching the back. And exhale, return. Inhale, straighten, put you tightening those quads, pointing those feet. Exhale, return. Try to get shoulder blades off the mat. Inhale, straighten the legs for 3. Exhale, return. Inhale, straighten for 4. Exhale, return. Inhale, straighten for 5. Exhale, return. Inhale, straighten for 6, and return. Inhale, straighten for 7, and return. Last one, we straighten for 8, and return. Staying in your chest lift, straighten just the right leg. Strong legs. Tilting pubic bone to the ceiling, we inhale. Exhale, change legs 1. Exhale, change 2. Change 3, change 4, change 5, change 6, shoulders are relaxed, change 7, change 8, now we rotate towards the bent leg, we exhale, change 1, exhale, change 2, hips stay still, change 3. Exhale, change 4, change 5, change 6, change 7, last one for 8, return to the center, hug those knees into the chest, and then you can turn onto your side. Bottom arm long, belly button to the spine. If you can, top arm on top of the top leg or else in front of the belly button. Okay, we're going to lift the upper body and the legs. Tighten belly button to the spine. Inhale. Exhale, lift the upper body and the legs. So use your top oblique to lift you up. And inhale, lower. Exhale, up for 2. So try not to use your arm that's on the floor to help you up. And lower. Exhale, up for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up for 4. Slowly lower. Exhale, up for 5. Slowly lower. Lifting up for 6. And lower. Lifting up for 7. And lower. Last one up for 8. And lower. Now you're going to bend the bottom leg. Try have a little bit of a space between your waist and the mat so that that bottom oblique is working. So hold that little space there. We're going to lift the top leg. So foot can just be relaxed. We exhale, lift the top leg up and down to high. So don't lift that leg up too high or else you're going to flatten that space between your waist and the mat. Up 3 and lower. For 4, tighten those abdominals, relax your shoulders. For 5, for 6, for 7, for 8. Now this leg just comes to in line with the hip. We bring it forward, lift it up to the ceiling, bring it down, and then you inhale and take it back. Bring it forward for 2, up, down, inhale back. For 3, make sure your torso stays nice and still. Forward for 4, up, down, inhale back. For 5, up, down, inhale back. For 6, up, down, inhale back. For 7, and for 8. Now we keep this leg just a little bit to the back and we pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you bring it to the front and we tap it down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Other side. So first, both legs are straight, abs are in. We're going to lift the upper body and the legs. Try and keep those heels together. Inhale and exhale, lift and down to up for 2 and lower. Reaching up 3 and lower. Up for 4 and lower. Lengthening up 5 and lower. Up for 6 and lower. Reaching up 7, lower. Up for 8 and lower. Bend the bottom leg, make that space between your waist and the mat. And we lift the top leg up and lower to hover. Up 2 and lower. Up 3 and lower. For 4 Up for 5. Up for 6. Lengthen up for 7. Up for 8. Make sure that gap is still in your waist. We take the leg forward. Lift it up, down, inhale. Forward for 2. Up, down, inhale. For 3. Up, down, inhale back. For 4. Up, down, and back. For 5. And back. For 6. And back. For 7. And back. For 8. And keep it a little bit to the back. We pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the front and we pulse down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2. Glutes are working. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then onto your stomach. Reach your arms to the front. Press pubic bone into the mat. Belly button to the spine. And your palms are facing down. You need to keep your shoulders out of your ears, so if you need to, you're welcome to open your arms a little bit wider. If you can, legs are squeezing, heels are squeezing. We inhale, we lift up body, arms and legs. Try to get those arms in line with the ears. And exhale down. Inhale up for 2, try also squeeze knees together. Exhale down. Inhale, reaching up for 3. Exhale up. Inhale up for 4. Exhale up. Inhale up for 5. Slowly lower. Inhale up for 6. Slowly lower. Inhale up for 7. Slowly lower. Up for 8. Hold it here. Make sure shoulders out of your ears. Eye line is on the mat. So you're lengthening through the back of your neck. Lift the arms higher. Heels are squeezing. Thighs are squeezing. We pulse up with the arms and the legs. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now from here, I want you to bend the legs, grab the ankles or grab the feet. For those of you that can't get there, I'm going to come bring you a strap. So a strap or a towel to help you grab. Okay, so once you're there, I want you to think about pressing your pubic bone into the mat. So you're pushing your pubic bone into the mat, you bring the thighs straight to the so then you also pressing your heels in towards your glutes. If you're more flexible to the side of your glutes. Then besides that, you also want to try and bring your feet towards your head. Okay, thighs should be stretching. We hold it, we breathe. And then last thing for today, only if you want to, you can stay like this if you want to. Or else you're going to start kicking your feet back into your hands and you're going to start lifting. And then you just hold it. Breathe. So our chest is getting a nice opening. Thighs are stretching. Hamstrings and glutes, lower back working. And if you want to, you can also start rocking.
Give everyone
Okay, relax. Come up onto all fours. So knees underneath hips, hands underneath the shoulders. And then all we're going to do is round our spine into sitting. So chin to chest, pubic bone forward. So we're going to curl the whole back, upper back, lower back, middle back. Just fold and breathe. Then you're going to bring your big toes together, open those knees, and then come back into your rest position. Lengthen those arms. Then just rest it here, breathing. So nice deep breaths in and out. And that's our session. So when you are ready, you can make your way up